Do you want to know how much time you really have left once you pass 70? Look, I'm not talking about some mystical prediction. I'm talking about making the most of the time you have. You've worked hard, raised your kids, and now it's your time. But let me tell you something. Not everyone deserves a front row seat to this next chapter. We're going to talk about the 5 types of people who are holding you back and sucking the joy right out of your life. You know who I'm talking about. Those folks who leave you feeling drained, stressed, and questioning your own sanity. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for and how to handle these energy vampires. Stick with me, folks, because this is about more than just avoiding a few bad apples. It's about protecting your peace of mind and making the most of your golden years. This first type is one we all know, and frankly, they're everywhere. The constant complainer. You know the type. It doesn't matter if the sun is shining or if it's raining cats and dogs, they've got something to gripe about. And let me tell you folks, this negativity is contagious. Studies have shown that constant negativity can affect your mental health. It's like a virus, slowly eating away at your own sense of well-being. You start to see the world through their cloudy lenses, and that's no way to live, especially when you're trying to enjoy your hard-earned freedom. Imagine spending time with someone like Joe. Every time you get together, Joe launches into a litany of complaints. The coffee's too cold. The traffic's a nightmare. His team lost the game. It never ends. You leave feeling drained and exhausted, like you need a vacation from your vacation. Being around constant complainers can drain your energy and affect your mood. They pull you into their vortex of negativity, leaving you feeling depleted and discouraged. Who needs that? You've got better things to do with your time and energy. So what can you do about it? First, limit your time with these folks. Now, I'm not saying you have to cut them out of your life entirely, but you don't have to be their personal therapist either. Set some boundaries. Second, surround yourself with positive people. You know, the ones who look for the silver lining, who find joy in the little things. Their energy is infectious, and it'll rub off on you. Trust me. So, think about who in your life might be bringing you down with their constant complaints. It's time to reclaim your joy and surround yourself with people who lift you up. Now, this next type is a close cousin to the constant complainer, but instead of just griping, they're always certain that the sky is about to fall. That's right, folks. We're talking about the pessimist. These folks are masters at anticipating the worst possible outcome in every situation. Dinner reservations? They'll be lost. The restaurant will be packed, and the service will be terrible. Planning a trip? Guaranteed the flight will be delayed. The hotel will be a dump, and it'll probably rain the whole time. Pessimism can lead to increased stress and anxiety, not just for them, but for everyone around them. They can make you feel like you're constantly walking on eggshells, afraid to even express a glimmer of hope for fear of being slapped down with their negativity. Let's talk about Frank. Frank is the epitome of a pessimist. Mention a sunny day, and Frank will tell you about the sunburn risk. Talk about a fun event, and Frank will point out all the ways it could go wrong. And God forbid you share a dream or aspiration, because Frank will be right there to tell you why it'll never work. Pessimists can make you feel hopeless and anxious. Their negativity can seep into your own outlook on life, making it harder to stay positive and motivated. It's like they're trying to drag you down with them. So, how do you deal with these folks? Well, it's important to remember that you can't change someone else's personality. However, you can try to encourage positive thinking. When they start spiraling into negativity, gently steer the conversation towards solutions rather than problems. Focus on the good, even if it's just a small detail. And if all else fails, sometimes you just have to limit your exposure. Reflect on how often you encounter pessimistic attitudes and how they affect you. Remember, you have the power to choose who you allow to influence your thoughts. and feelings. Now let's talk about a type of person who can be downright toxic, especially as you get older and wiser. The overly critical. These folks have a knack for finding fault with everything and everyone, and they're not afraid to let you know it. Constant criticism can lower self-esteem and increase stress. It can make you second-guess yourself, erode your confidence, and leave you feeling constantly on edge. And let's be honest, life's too short to walk around feeling like you can't do anything right. Think about Sarah for a moment. Sarah is the queen of criticism. You cook a meal, she'll comment on the seasoning. You redecorate your living room, she'll critique your taste in furniture. You share a personal accomplishment, she'll find a way to downplay it. Overly critical people can make you doubt yourself and feel inadequate. They chip away at your self-worth, leaving you feeling like you're never good enough. And the worst part is, their criticism is often disguised as helpful advice or just being honest. So, how do you deal with these folks? Boundaries, my friend. Boundaries. You have to set firm limits on what you're willing to tolerate. Don't be afraid to call them out on their behavior and let them know that their constant negativity is not welcome. Seek out constructive feedback instead. Look for people who will offer genuine support and encouragement. People who will celebrate your successes and offer helpful suggestions without tearing you down. Consider how criticism affects your confidence and well-being. Remember, you deserve to be surrounded by people who believe in you and lift you up, not tear you down. Listen, life after 60 should be about enjoying the simple things, savoring your freedom, and spending time with people you love. It shouldn't be a constant soap opera, but that's exactly what it feels like when you're dealing with a drama queen or king. These folks thrive on chaos. They take a minor inconvenience and turn it into a full-blown catastrophe. A misplaced set of keys, the end of the world, a disagreement with a neighbor, World War III. You get the picture. Drama can lead to unnecessary stress and conflict. It sucks the oxygen out of the room, leaving everyone feeling drained and on edge. Who needs that kind of drama in their life, especially when you're trying to enjoy your golden years? Imagine being around someone like Lisa. Lisa thrives on drama. A simple phone call can turn into a 2-hour saga, complete with tears, accusations, and enough emotional baggage to fill a jumbo jet. By the time she's done, you're emotionally exhausted and ready for a nap. Drama can create a toxic environment and increase your stress levels. It's like a runaway train, and once it gets going, it's hard to stop. So, what can you do? Don't engage. Avoid getting sucked into their vortex of drama. When they start spinning their web of chaos, politely excuse yourself. Don't feed into their need for attention, and don't try to reason with them when they're in the throes of a dramatic episode. Focus on peaceful interactions. Surround yourself with people who value calm and rationality. People who can disagree respectfully without turning it into a three-ring circus. Think about how much drama you tolerate and its impact on your peace of mind. Remember, you have the power to choose who you allow to disrupt your tranquility. This last type is perhaps the most insidious of them all, because they often come across as charming and charismatic at first. But beware, folks, because these are the energy vampires. Energy vampires drain your emotional and physical energy. They leave you feeling depleted, exhausted, and emotionally wrung out. They're like emotional black holes, sucking the life force out of everyone around them. You know the type. They talk incessantly about themselves and their problems. They're constantly seeking validation and attention, and they never seem to have anything positive to contribute to a conversation. Consider Tom, for example. Tom is a classic energy vampire. He's always got a problem, a crisis, or a reason why he needs your help. He'll monopolize your time, drain your emotional reserves, and then leave you feeling like you need a week-long vacation just to recover. Energy vampires can leave you feeling depleted and stressed. They're like emotional leeches, attaching themselves to you and sucking away your vitality. So, what can you do to protect yourself? First, you need to identify the energy vampires in your life. Who are the people who consistently leave you feeling drained and exhausted? Once you've identified them, you can start setting boundaries. Limit your interactions with these folks. Don't feel obligated to engage in lengthy phone calls, attend every social gathering they invite you to, or listen to them drone on and on about their problems. Remember, you have the right to protect your energy and well-being. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, inspire you, and leave you feeling energized and alive. Reflect on who in your life might be draining your energy and how you can protect yourself. You deserve to feel vibrant and alive, not emotionally exhausted. Now that you know these 5 types of people to keep away from after 60, you can start making conscious choices about who you allow into your life. Remember, you've earned the right to enjoy your time, to be surrounded by people who lift you up, and to live a life filled with joy and purpose. Your future isn't set in stone. You have the power to create a positive environment for yourself. Don't waste your precious time and energy on people who drain you and bring you down. You deserve better than that. Start now by evaluating your relationships and making necessary changes. Surround yourself with people who bring joy, laughter, and support into your life. Remember, life is too short to waste on negativity and drama. Now go out there and live your best life. Share one thing you learned today in the comments, like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.